Unchained. Hood still stuck in the same. Bible Belt Unchained. Church became the problem, man. Bible Belt Unchained. Selling hope with no command. Bible Belt Unchained. Yeah, it's a shame. Bible Belt Unchained. Time to expose the wicked man. Bible Belt Unchained. Young men in the field, boots down, truth loud, not hiding in the pews. We be posted in the crowd, time to take the chains off the Bible. Let it speak, expose every lie that been keeping us asleep. Me, Shama, with my brother Solomon, on the front line laboring, not just talking it. Let us win it out. Truth stood bold. If you ducking that correction, that just tell on your soul. Too many churches, but the people still blind. Tradition over scripture got them stuck in their mind, telling us don't teach truth. Nah, you tripping now. Council set the camp up, bring the scriptures out. False doctrine pull up, yeah, we shut it down. Bible Belt shaking cause the Israelites in town. No gimmicks, no fame, no stage lights, just precepts hitting hard. Cutting through the night from the east to the west. North, south, young seers on fire. Let the truth out they mouth. City get ablaze, not chaos, but light. Minds unchained when the word hit right. They been feeding our people Portfield lives. While they counting money, we redeeming lives. Spirit been dead, we breathe it back. Ezekiel vision when the bone snap back. Bible open wide, no edge, no spin. Circumcise the mind, let repentance begin. Walk through the valley, no fear in my steps. Savers of the earth, trying to give our people breath. Young lions stand up, shoulder the load. We the future leaders, yeah, this road get cold, but we don't fold. We endure the flame, breaking chains off the mind in the Most High's name. These pastors losing control. Bible Belt Unchained. Only preaching for a roll. Bible Belt Unchained. Watching people pockets fold. Bible Belt Unchained. Hood still stuck in the same. Bible Belt Unchained. Church became the problem, man. Bible Belt Unchained. Selling hope with no command. Bible Belt Unchained. Yeah, it's a shame. Bible Belt Unchained. Time to expose the wicked man. Bible Belt Unchained.
Hey, shalom, Most High in Christ. Bless. It's another episode of Bible Belt Unchained. I know y'all like the intro music. I just want to say I wrote it. You know, I wrote it. It's me rapping. It don't sound like me. I produced it, right? I made the beat. I did it all. Now I'm just playing. Shout out to Shamar. So who else did that? Who else was on the track? It's just right now. I don't know. It's hot though. I like it. I like it. People be like, man, what can I get that? That's right. Where can I get that? You know what I'm saying? You can get it every Sunday at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time.
That's right.
So I'm Captain Yadin, a.k.a. Big Judd, a.k.a. Judwit, a.k.a.
Uncle Judd.
Judd love the kids.
Yeah.
All right. And to my right.
Hey, you know what it is? Oh, Officer Albert Shah, a.k.a. Black Dynamite.
To my far right.
Hey, shalom, everybody. Officer Soraya, a.k.a. Sticking the Cut.
Sticking the cut. That's a scary sight. And to my left.
Oh, dark side. You already know what the deal is, man. Officer Israel, a.k.a. Show No.
Officer Jeremiah, a.k.a. Avon.
Nobody understands the Avon.
Yeah, it's all good. They
Move
gonna get it
this
one
thing
day.
out the way, man.
You know what? We got to make
We gotta make somebody figure out, understand what the Avon means. All right, so today we got a good show going on today. You know, it's gonna
ruffle some feathers.
It may ruffle some feathers. You know, some of y'all may like it, some of y'all may not like it. You know, we don't care. It is what it is. Well, let's start off with the strip from I don't know what we got the reader name. We got a new reader.
We gotta figure out.
We gotta figure it out. We gotta figure it out. Uncle Fester.
Lil Uzi.
Lil Uzi Vert. We got Lil Uzi Vert reading. Let's get that real quick so we can get started.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 61 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me.
Right, and that's the reason why we do all these shows. You ask yourself, we got shows going on all day long, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day, all day. We got shows when we bring it out the truth. You know why? Because the Spirit of the Lord is upon us. Keep reading.
Because the Lord have anointed me to preach the good tidings unto the meek.
Read.
He have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and opening of prison to them that are bound.
Right, and that's what we're trying to do with Bible Belt Unchained. We're trying to release the chains of our people, the chains they chained in Christianity, They changed in Islam and politics and feminism, what we're gonna deal with today, right? Our minds are wrapped up and chained in all these different devices that's keeping them far away from God. So we're trying to wake our people up and bring them back to where they need to be, right? And with that being said, we got to deal with the Christian church like we always got to do with the 69 God of the Week.
Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God.
You like popsicles? Get your fat ass back here. You like pop?
All right. Let's see. Let's read about the 69 God. What we got? Bring it up real quick. All right, let's read that.
Fort Worth pastor jailed after indictment on sexual assault child enticement charges. Let's go down. Pastor Alonzo Diego Fuller Jr. has been in Tarrant County Jail since May 5th. No bond is posted and no amount is set. The charismatic church leader is facing a charge of sexual assault for a victim who is allegedly under the age of 18.
Now, since May 5th, I don't know what date this actual article is from. Do we know the date of the article? Right? May 25th. So he's been in there for 20 days. No bond. No bond has been set or posted. So he did something horrific. For them to say, like, nah, we're not letting you out. We're not even giving you the opportunity to get out. We're not going to put a number on it. You in here, brother. Or Billy. I don't know who it is. I haven't seen the picture of him yet. But guess what? The Christian church is a rest haven for pedophilia, right? For child abuse, for abuse of women, abuse of men. That's the Christian church. It's like every single week we got a 69 God of the Week. Can y'all help us out and make this show not be good for 1 week to where we say, we couldn't find somebody. We looked and we couldn't find a 69 guy for this week. But you know what? They help us out.
We scoured the internet.
They definitely help us out. All right. What you got, Avon? Oh, I saw your hand.
Oh, see, I'm sorry.
I saw your hand. You know, I'm trying to be on point today. All right, let's go. Let's read it. Read some more about it.
And now my name is known to everybody in Texas, it seemed like, Fuller said. And I'm like God. If this attack is that big, I can imagine the reward that will come back as long as I continue to stand faithful.
You know what's crazy? They always try to say that the attack that they're getting is because people are trying to stop the faith or the good that they're doing. You know, listen, they got you in jail without bail. Right. They got some type of facts. Yep. This ain't just word of mouth. She said you did it, and now you in jail without bail. It's something else there. But he's like, oh no, it's my season, and you know, I gotta take the good with the bad and all that stuff. No, you're not suffering. Matter of fact, give me that. What's that? Suffer as a Christian. Get that real quick. Y'all know what I'm looking for?
Let's see.
The First Peter. Grab that real quick. 1 Peter chapter. Let me make sure we got
4:16.
4 and 16.
Yep.
Let's read that.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 16. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian.
Wait. Let's go up just a little bit. Start at verse 14.
Verse 14. If ye be reproached for the name of Christ, happy are ye.
Right. A lot of these Christians think that they're being reproached for Christ. They don't believe in Christ. You don't believe in Jesus? Why you got a Jesus piece? It don't make no sense. They're not being reproached because they're keeping the commandments. They're not being reproached because they're keeping the Sabbath day or for they fulfilling the real Great Commission, and that's waking up the 12 tribes of Israel. You're not being reproached because you're doing that. You don't even believe you got to keep God's commandments. Read that again.
If ye be reproached for the name of Christ, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of God rested upon you.
Read.
On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified.
Read.
But let no man suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer.
You know, the Bible says that if you commit the sin of rape, that's just like murder.
Right.
Right? So when you are as a person in leadership, you're older, you're taking advantage of kids, that's rape. According to the Bible, you are a murderer. Right? Keep reading.
Or as a busybody in other men's matters. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian,
Suffering as a Christian means following after Christ, following Christ's example. That's what it means to suffer as a Christian. Suffering as a Christian don't mean you taking tithes from the people, spending their money on Bentleys, going out to the club, smashing sister so-and-so or brother so-and-so. You know how the Christian church get down. That's not suffering as a Christian. Suffering as a Christian mean like what we go through. Right? We want to keep the Sabbath day holy. Guess what? They don't want us to keep the Sabbath day holy. We want to, We want to be off on the high holy days, right? We don't celebrate Christmas. We don't celebrate Mother's Day, right? We teach that the man is above the woman, right? People don't like that. So we have to suffer as a Christian. The Christian church, which is weird to say the Christian church, they don't suffer as Christians. Because there's no difference between the way an atheist acts in the world and the way a Christian acts in the world. Right. They're the same.
Right.
Right? Is that it on that or finish it out?
Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God on his behalf.
All right. All right, let's go back to the article. Let's see if we got a picture of the PDF.
Yeah, he looked like one.
Yeah. He looked like R. Kelly.
R. Kelly light.
He do.
The drugs are bad.
Right.
Great value, R. Kelly.
He looked like R. Kelly.
Great value.
Wait a minute.
Maybe young, but you ready.
Does somebody know? Do we have a picture, a video of R. Kelly in prison? Because he might have escaped.
He might have escaped.
Man. They had Diddy in there on a motorcycle.
Yeah, Diddy was riding around on a motorcycle. You right about that. All right, go ahead. Let's read. Let's see what we got on it.
The 40-year-old spoke openly to his members about his August 31st, 2025 arrest by Fort Worth police at his Journey Fort Worth church in a sermon last year.
Come on, Rita.
Before it came out, I already had an idea that I was going to post my mugshot and put my mugshot there. He said, "That's me. I still look good."
He said, "On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good." Think about this: you in jail. You've been accused of sexually assaulting a kid, and you like, "Oh, look at my mugshot, I look good." Right? Take him to jail.
Lock him up.
Take him to jail. It's like put him under the jail. Does it have anything to show like what actually happened? Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, put that quote in his prison.
Let me see. Go up some more, see if it got anything that talk about the allegations.
Yep, there it is, I think.
Okay, yeah, like right there at the top. On count one.
On count one, the indictment alleges Fuller used his position as a clergyman and a spiritual advisor to exploit the emotional dependency of a female whom he allegedly touched with his hands sexually without her consent. The second count, according to the indictment, said he enticed and lured a child younger than 18 into specific conduct that involved sexual activity. CBS News Texas reached out to Fuller in his jail cell for an interview. He declined, saying he needed to speak to with his attorney.
All right, slide down a little bit more. See if it's got anything else on what he did. Let's see, prior arrest. All right, it don't really show what happened. So basically, he was touching on somebody. I don't think it says a woman. Nope. And then he lured a kid somewhere. All right, go to Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 7. The one thing we got to realize is that the Christian church is a whorehouse. It is what it is. The Christian church is a whorehouse. Everybody know this.
You doing whole activity.
Yeah, with whole tendencies, right? Everybody know the Christian church is a whorehouse. Read that, Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 7.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 7. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me and sworn by them that are no gods.
Right, they swore by them that are no gods. They are in idolatry. right? The Christian church is in idolatry. They celebrate Easter, they celebrate Christmas, they celebrate Halloween, New Year's, Mother's Day, Father's Day, right? They swear by them that are no gods. Read.
When I fed them to the full, they committed adultery and assembled themselves by troops in harlots' houses.
In the harlots' houses. That's a church right there, right? When God gave them something, right? When he helped them out, they came and they assembled together in the whorehouses, right? Which is the Christian church today. Keep reading.
They were as fed horses in the morning. Everyone neighed after his neighbor's wife.
And that's what go on in the Christmas church. You got adultery, you got fornication, now you got sexual assault on children. That's the Christian church today, and everybody who hears this knows it's true. It's not like it's it's not in my church. Everybody knows it's true. This is what goes on in the churches, right? But enough of the 69 God of the week, right? We about to get to the topic. When we get to the topic, we got the sponsor. What are we doing first?
We're going to hit that sponsor.
Yeah, get the sponsorship cracking before we forget, and then we're going to get into the topic.
Look at that, man.
That was majestic, right? When I was listening to the background music, you know what it made me want to do?
What's that?
Buy a cardigan. Something about that music make you want to put a cardigan on. And guess what? Go to the website, www.originalroyalty.com to get the freshest Israelite apparel on the planet. You heard?
And it's not just for Northern Kingdom. You know, right? I know you see Deacon Yashua up there. You see Officer Asher trying to take up all the screen. You know what I mean? If you're Southern Kingdom, you get it too. You know what I mean? No good dark skin too. You know what I mean? Go ahead, get you a royal blue cardigan.
Nah, but if you dark like him now, you got to be careful with the colors.
There's no color clashes. You know what I mean?
Because
when you dark skin, you wear whatever you want to wear.
I don't know, man.
Everything blends.
I don't know if you wore yellow.
Everything go good with black.
You ain't lying about that.
You can put anything with black.
Anything.
Everything can't go with yellow though.
Try to put on pink.
Like a pink?
Yeah.
Like a pink go good again.
Everything.
I think he called me yellow.
Damn.
I think I just got called yellow. But I'm gonna let that slide because he didn't at me. He didn't at me. All right, what we got? What we starting off at today?
Man, let's talk about these.
Because we're about to talk about feminism.
Hot
We're
girl
about to get
summer.
into feminism. Hot girl summers, right?
Women.
How that song go? Oh, let's just talk about I said, I left the H out.
Let's talk about O's.
Then also, O's ain't loyal.
O's ain't loyal. It's crazy how these things just permeate through these so-called Christian relationships.
Crazy,
Word
man.
though, man.
You know, I mean,
Permeate.
you like that?
You know what I'm saying?
Man, big word of the day.
We've been reading thesaurus today,
Permeate.
man. The word of the day is permeate.
Permeate.
You know what I mean? Put up your thesaurus app. You'll see.
All right, so let's get to it. Let's see what we got. Let's bring up the first video of this in shape woman.
Very in shape.
Surely in shape.
I am weeks away from having a baby. The father wants nothing to do
Oh,
with
wait,
us.
pause.
Now it makes sense.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry.
Got a low belly, though.
I take that back.
came in with a shotgun today.
I take it back. Let me stop.
Understanding
She's
now.
pregnant.
She got a low
That was a lie.
She's pregnant. All right, so I'm going to leave. Like, the sister may be in shape when she don't have a baby coming out.
No.
I
You
mean,
tell
She
about
say
the
she's
neck.
weeks
I don't
away.
know.
She said, I'm weeks away from having a baby.
But
That was a lie.
It's the build though.
Nah, we got to be nice.
Okay.
We got to be
All right.
fair.
You're sticking a cut on him, man. You're going to get it. It's going to get
But yo,
a little crazy today, man.
but you ever seen like the women, they be pregnant, but you can't tell if they pregnant or
Exactly.
they just big.
That's
you
what
know
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying.
Like, oh, you pregnant? I'm
That
pregnant.
is-
And you
yeah,
like,
I
oh,
ain't
for real? And you got a shocked look on your face like, oh, for real, you pregnant? Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
listen, I leave that alone because one time in my life, I said to a sister,
Have you got that violin?
I thought that she We got the violin music.
Violin. What a new violin there.
One time, y'all, let me tell you what happened. I was at work, and it was a woman came in, and she had a stomach sort of like the stomach that we see. And I asked her, was that going to be her first baby?
Oh, wow.
But she wasn't pregnant, man. And
Whoop
I
they
had to
do.
say, I'm sorry.
Damn.
I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I felt bad, man. I felt very bad. So to this day, if you don't tell me you're pregnant, I don't care what it look like. You could be a this little and have a belly poking out this far. I ain't gonna say one word.
Beer belly.
I was like, hey, how you doing? Shalom, sis. Shalom. Most High Christ bless. Cap, you didn't ever ask me about me being pregnant. Are you pregnant?
I had no idea you were pregnant.
I did not know. Right? So all right, so let's go back to the video of the pregnant sister.
I am weeks away from having a baby. The father wants nothing to do with us, but he has other children and family who don't even know this baby is coming. Should I raise my child without them, or should I take initiative to connect my baby with their siblings and their family despite his rejection?
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Is this something that he just sprung on you?
Well, when I told him, he told me, cool, congratulations, my body, my choice. And then
Pause right there. Now see, this is the reason why we say women can't pick men.
Right.
Because if you get pregnant from a man and he says, congratulations, your body, your choice, that definitely was red flags.
All these women are sleeping with the same man.
Right, yeah.
He's the baby daddy to multiple different women. Multiple different women. But now somehow it's gonna find a way to turn it back on the man. Yeah, what he did was wrong, but it's like she already knew he had kids in another family. Huh? But she went to sleep with him anyway.
Yep.
Not
100%.
married. But go ahead.
And look, but read Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. Because I guess we're going to use this one now to bring this down to every video, because at the end of the day, sisters, you need to marry before you carry. Marry before you carry. Read that.
The book of Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
Marriage is honorable. It's an honorable thing to be married before you're bumping uglies and get pregnant. It is what it is. If you, I'm sure she'll identify as a Christian. Marriage is honorable. Read.
And the bed undefiled.
Go ahead.
But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
Listen about her being a Christian. That's a common theme throughout this entire show. All of them supposedly have Christian backgrounds and supposedly Christian morals and values, which makes me, I'm like, man, is this what Jesus wanted for his people?
No, that's the reason why Jesus wept.
Yeah,
Jesus wept because he saw this, right? And another thing, marry before you carry. Go to Tobit chapter 7 and read verse 13. I just wanted to bring this out at the beginning because he's going to carry all the way through, you know, so we can maybe do a little bit of talking. But, you know, because a lot of this stuff is crazy. We got to talk. So let's get these scriptures off real fast. Read that.
The book of Tobit chapter 7 and verse 13.
Go ahead.
Then he called his daughter Sarah, and she came to her father, and he took her by the hand and gave her to be the wife of Tobias, saying, Behold, take her after the law of Moses, and lead her away to thy father. And he blessed them, and called Edna his wife, and took paper and did write an instrument of covenant and sealed it.
They took paper and wrote an instrument of covenant and sealed it. That is a marriage license. They got married and they used paper and it was sealed. Okay. So some of y'all sisters crazy, you know, I had a sister yesterday while we was teaching. She was talking about she was messing with her brother. He was talking about the multiple wives and everything for community.
Right.
Nah, he wanted booty. He didn't care about no community. He wanted booty, right? But guess what? But they couldn't have got marriage papers together and did it according to what the Bible says, because you can't do that. It's illegal. And not even if it's illegal or legal or not, according to God, it's against God's law, statutes, and commandments. It is what it is. But marriage license, sisters, a man will go get paperwork on a dog.
Damn.
He sees value in paperwork. He go get him one of those bullies, a cane corso, even the Yorkies or whatever they be selling now. The miniature little weird dogs that look like they can't breathe. You know, the ones where they gotta jerk the dogs off for them to have sex, right? To have babies. Yep, the man will do all that and get paperwork on these things because he sees the value in it. If a brother will shoot the club up with you, but he don't want to marry you, and if he do marry you, he don't want to get paperwork because you say that's the white man's paperwork. But why you got the white man's paperwork on his dog? Why you got the white man's paperwork to drive a car around? Why you got the white man money in your pocket? It's the white man's paperwork. So they take advantage of the white man's paperwork where they see it's an advantage to them. They see you as a disadvantage. You have no value. So all these sisters in here, if they not talking about their husbands, right, they already out of pocket. They doing something dishonorable, and they getting their just reward. It is what it is.
All these sisters should be clocking it right now.
Oh, doing
That's it. It's time for them to clock it.
Clock it.
They should have clocked that. 100% you should have clocked that right there. That's clockable.
I'm crushing your head. Crush. All right, so if somebody might remember what's that? The Kids in the Hall. It's an old show where dudes take it and crush people's heads. Crushing your head. All right, what we got? Let's finish that up.
Hold on, time out. Context question. What was the nature of the relationship when you got pregnant?
We were together for a short period of time.
How short period we talking?
Maybe a month or so. But we had history. We went to elementary and middle school together.
When did you notice?
Oh, wait a minute. Huh? They went to elementary and middle school together. That makes it okay to break the laws of God. It's okay, God. I know her. This is crazy.
Elementary and middle school, she at least 31.
like 20-something years ago.
Oh, you ain't got the same person, bro.
I think we're being a little generous with that. How many years is between middle school and 31? At least 15, 16 years.
20.
Getting close to
20
20.
years.
You don't even remember the
Damn.
middle school.
But oh no, I know that nigga from middle school. What?
We went to middle school together.
Oh no, we're excellent at choosing men. There's no problem. No, I know him for elementary school.
He's a good guy.
One time he gave me a Chico stick, so we're good.
He gave me his milk at
He's
lunch.
a provider because he gave me half of his milk carton and a Chico stick.
It's okay. It's okay. I know he's a provider because he had the 96 crayons when we all had 24.
He always let me borrow.
Damn.
All right, we play.
Right before I got pregnant.
First of all, book people you may know. Let me tell you why. They gonna pop this toxic.
Hey, pause it real quick. I'm sorry, but through watching this dude right here is a simp. Yeah, for sure. Bro, this dude's a simp, bro. As we go, you walk through these videos, man, this dude's a simp. Go ahead, though.
He may be a simp, or he may be a whoremonger. Because there's a thin line between simp and whoremonger, right? Because you know, the women, they give it up to the simps. You know, it's like, oh, the woman is God. Yes. They pull the thing out, the bra come off. Yes. He understands this. So, you know, who knows? He may be a simp or he may be a whoremonger. All right, hit play.
I know it's toxic, but you remember he gave you a crayon in 3rd grade. You like, I really like.
I didn't know. I didn't even watch this yet about the crayon box. See, it's power in the crayon.
Damn.
Side note, the first time I got called a nigga was over a crayon. And it was in elementary school. It's by this Edomite named Chad Viola. Hey, just notice, you on my list with about 5 other people. So when the kingdom come, and Lord willing I make it, I'm gonna call for Chad Viola amongst other names. I never forget what you did to me, Chad. But no, I had a whole bunch of crayons. I had the big box of crayons, and I used to let everybody use my crayons. And then they said, no, he come in with the big box of crayons like a couple of weeks later. You know, at this trailer park, parents got their they SSI check or whatever. And then he come out there, and he's like, it was some white girl. He was just like, you know, here, you can use my crayons. You don't want to use crayons from a nigger. I was like,
I beg your pardon. So that was a grown person's nigger.
I was like,
beg your pardon, nigger.
That's that preacher of the builder.
I had no idea what a nigger was.
Damn.
I said, what's a nigger? He said, you.
I beg your pardon.
Maybe he said black people. And I said, well, what's white people? He was like, we know, just white. And I said, you a bitch. That's all I knew to say. I didn't know what else to say. All right? So side note to the, crayons and kids,
Man, crayons always lead to something unsavory.
Yes.
Crayons started wars, bro.
Start a war over crayons.
Crayon.
I remember you, Chad Viola. All right, let's go. Let's play.
How many other kids?
2 that he claims. I think there's 4 others possibly.
So 2 and 4 possibles.
Correct.
Hey, you know when you got to do spades numbers with the kids. We're here now, so I'm not talking to you, I'm talking through you. Y'all don't be knowing these for real. And you give him access to the most intimate part of your body, unprotected. But I'm not just saying unprotected physically or sexually. I'm talking about unprotected mentally, emotionally, unprotected from the relationship status, unprotected from knowing this man is safe. You gave him access to bring all his demons in your life.
I'm sorry, stop 1 second. I just hate when they have the rhetoric like the man just got all the damn. If she didn't have no damn demons, she wouldn't have been with the nigga in the first place. He said, y'all gotta know these men that y'all are with. She just said that he got at least 2 other kids and 2 other families and possibly 4. She knew that.
Before she laid down.
She knew that before she laid down with him. But somehow he's the only one that's the demon. Yes, he is 100% a demon. She is too, pregnant or not. Pregnant.
She said 1 month.
She 1 month pregnant.
No, I'm saying just in the span of them rekindling, from 20 years ago. In the 1 month span, she pregnant.
4 Sabbaths.
Come on now.
She probably got pregnant in week 2.
Right.
Be honest with you.
Yeah, that's the questions right there, man. That's the question they not asking. That's why they need Israelite men.
Like, so when did you have sex with this brother?
Week 2.
When did this happen?
Date 1.
Well, I was drunk.
The hell is this?
But I'm listening to him talking and how he's talking to her and how it sounds like he's saying something that's real smart. That's why I say, sometimes it's dismissive sometimes to call these dudes simps, because if you used to be a player in the game, you knew what to do. And him saying stuff like this, he understands one thing. Go to 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. He understands something about women that women don't understand about themselves, because they see that little white woman with the picture and she doing all like this and stuff. Woman, thou art loose, and whatever it is they do, they think they strong. But the Bible says you're not strong. Read that, 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 7.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
Unto the what?
Unto the weaker vessel.
The weaker vessel. Women are the weaker vessels, right? And men know this. Everybody knows this. That's the reason why laws are set up a certain way, right? That's why people in certain positions of authority, right? They can't just start dealing with women in the workplace and stuff like that, because they know that there's power in one place and there's weakness in another place, and they did that for a reason. They know that they can easily take advantage of women that way, because women are the weaker vessels. Right. I'm sorry, Dr. Sheehan Bruin. That's her name, right?
Bryant.
I know what her name is.
It
was a joke.
Her name Dr. Quinn.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr.
All right, Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, damn.
Yeah, she Dr. Pepper. She died Dr. Pepper. She's a woman. She's died Dr. Pepper, right? But y'all the weaker vessels, right? This whole I'm a woman, I'm a pit bull, I'm the mama bear. No.
I'm a
You're the
PhD.
weaker
Alpha
vessel.
woman.
Alpha. Some of them look like Alf. Alfalfa. When you take that wig off, you got that.
Alpha.
Stuck in the back. All right, let's go back to the video.
A condom is the least of your problems when you're dealing with.
All right.
Mike, what happened? Because
Yeah, I see that
this is
dude.
not mature
Serious raw
enough
dog.
to have.
He a serious raw dog.
He a sushi boy.
Yeah.
Wait,
Have a
I want to
real-
hear what he said. Go back, rewind. I want to hear what he's coming through. You know, he's not. He come through with some wisdom, maybe. I doubt it.
Emotionally unprotected from the relationship status,
Wait, he ain't got no
unprotected
shoes
from knowing this man is safe.
Anybody with no
You gave him access to bring all his demons in your life. A condom is the least of your problems when you're dealing with.
All right.
Mike, what happened?
Because this is not mature enough to have a real text message with you, on Monday, I want you to call 1-800-992. They paying.
That's the lowest form of.
Stop.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Now you got all these women in the background cheering and clapping and excited that she gets to be a baby mama on child support. This is sad right here, right? Oh yeah, at least you're gonna get some money out of the deal. How? He got 6 other kids.
That she know of. That she admitted that she said.
And she knew this already. Her dumb her
Uneducated.
her uneducated mind knew that he had 6 kids, only 2 that he only claimed 2. So he got 4 of the kids that he don't give 3 damns about, according to her. Right? She could be lying. You know, women lie. You know, they'll say, "Oh yeah, this is your kid, and it ain't your kid." So women will lie. But from what she says, she knows that he has 4 kids that he don't claim and 2 kids that he do claim. What did she think was going to happen? She was going to be the exception to the rule. She was this beauty queen or something like that. We got somebody on the line? Oh, okay, I thought we had somebody on the line. No, listen, you stupid.
Gotcha, bitch.
There it is right there. Right? Let's go. Let's finish it out.
Man, to me.
Wait a minute. Some situations where raw sex is involved has nonchalant energy, like that your body, your choice was an indicator of how this human felt about you. But if y'all didn't have conversation about the expectation of his feelings, then he has a right to feel however he wants, because you knew he wasn't on that.
Feel, yes. You can feel however the fuck you want to. I bet it's single moms in here that don't feel like taking their kids to school every day. Don't feel like...
Stop. But there are single moms that don't take their kids to school every day. Like, you making it seem like that these women perfect. And that is the thing that makes me upset about stuff, especially when it comes to women, to black women, right, and to black mothers, right? I'm writing a book about black mothers, by the way. Y'all gonna be mad. I ain't gonna lie. It is what it is. But I'm thinking about it.
Write it.
I've been thinking about
Write
it.
it, Jet.
Right? Because all our problems is caused by the black mother. Eve was the mother of all living, and that's the reason why we messed up right now. I'm just saying. I mean, I'll be saying the black woman is queen, but at the end of the day, you know, the mother of all living was Eve, and through her, we all died.
Damn. For him to say,
They not clocking that one.
well, the single mothers don't want to get up and take them to school. Well, if they didn't want to get up and take them to school, why you just keep your damn legs closed? You won't have to worry about that. It's just crazy how they try to move the responsibilities of, well, single mothers don't want to have to get up. Well, she should have kept her damn legs closed. She won't have to worry about that. She could have got married, you know. There's a thing called abstinence.
She could have found a man that wanted to start a family with her and live with her happily for the rest of their lives.
No, what?
But she didn't want that. She saw his feet. He may have had a charger.
Oh, man.
Right? And she was like, hey, it's going down. It's like, oh, you got 4. You got how many kids you got? Well, I got 2 kids, but I got 4 other ones, but I don't really know if they mine, And but yeah, I love you though. Let's finish this up so we can get to the next one. It's crazy.
Back in the lunch. Don't feel like teaching them how to read. Don't feel like rearing, ranging. Don't feel like putting their life on hold to make sure a child grows up right. But they do it any way.
Maybe I could be uninformed, but it's very distracting. It's like, who are y'all to be like sitting on this panel, I guess, and being seen as the people to be giving this type of advice? That's what's really distracting. Like, I've never seen half of these niggas ever.
I think all their credentials need to be checked.
It's like, yo, like
at the Dr. Quinn, the medicine woman, and her shenanigans.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Shows.
Everybody credentials got to be red. Dr. Shows. Yeah, man, everybody credentials got to be red, player.
Say, where was I at when a white man giving out these credentials? These PhD.
I'm a PhD. An ordained minister online in an hour. Maybe they did the same thing to be these so-called relationship counselors, man.
Right.
I'm a PhD.
Anytime you can get a bunch of women that take accountability, women ain't taking accountability for nothing.
Bruh.
They don't want to take accountability for nothing. It's all the man's fault. Send the man to child support. He told you who he was. He told you he was a snake. Now you got bit, and it's like, I'm the victim. No, he told you who it was. But that's what women, some of these women, they like to get involved with these men with no jobs, no cars, and nothing going for themselves. And then they expect for this dude to be a king. They expect for this dude to be a righteous man, and it ain't the case.
Right. Man,
Gotcha, bitch.
Get bit by a snake in a swamp. Is you got to have your ass in the swamp.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It ain't just, you a damn alligator your damn self. And we talking about we got a damn crocodile over here
Who the hell
complaining about
put
a
this
snake.
snake here? Like, why would you put a snake here?
What you doing here? We living together.
We living together. We both from here. We both do the same things.
All right, let's go to the next. Hey, listen, man. Look, sometimes they probably make a lot of money on that show.
For sure.
And sometimes, that's the reason why, being in this truth, it's a real struggle, because you look out and you see the world and you see total, complete idiots making a lot of money talking about stuff that they don't really know what they're talking about at all. Like, we could all do that. We can do a show like that, right? But the only way for it to be popular is that we couldn't talk about God.
Right.
And that would be the thing. We couldn't talk about God, and we couldn't tell the truth. We definitely couldn't tell the truth to women, because nobody would want to listen to it. And you see these people up here, and that's why sometimes you have certain camp leaders, who maybe teach multiple wives. You'll see videos out about them, about how they stole money from their wife number 3 or 4, that, she's, he's talking about they want to, take out their family and stuff like that, just hypothetical. None of this really happened.
Right. So, yeah.
Right? But you'll see these different camp leaders, and you'll see them leaning more towards the world, right? They have a knowledge of this truth. Matter of fact, go to that. Give me 2 Timothy chapter 3.
Bring it out.
2 Timothy chapter 3, and start at verse 5. Read verse 2. I just want to read verse 2. Just read it slow too.
The book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Stop. So you have men in this world that are lovers of their own selves. They only care about themselves. Right? Drop down to verse 5.
Verse 5. Having a form of godliness.
Having a form of godliness. Now, we see this in Christianity. We see this in Islam, Egyptology, right? We see this in the world. We see this everywhere. We see this in the truth, where you have people that have a form of godliness. They'll talk about stuff, right? They'll talk about the Bible. They'll talk about the Apocrypha, the hidden books. They'll talk about the Ethiopian Bible, the negative 44 confessions of Mayat. They'll talk about the white man came from Yaakov, the big head scientist that made the white man in the lab. And you got these women like, wow. Right? They have a form of godliness. Read.
but denying the power thereof.
But they don't keep the commandments of God. They don't follow God. Read.
From such turn away.
The Bible says you should turn away from men like this, right? Because men like this do what? Read.
For of this sort are they which creep into houses.
They will creep into a house. They will be living with a mom. They will be living in a rat hole. They will be living on the streets. And they'll find them a silly woman and be like, hey, this is my crib now. Never leave.
Sensational.
Dilly burgers and never leave. They will do what? Read that again.
Which creep into houses
Go ahead.
and lead captive silly women.
They lead captive silly women. Like these women that's on this show. Any of you women that watch shows like this and think that they're telling you something that's informative or that's going to help your life. No, they just making money off you. Like the Christian church just make money off you, right? That's it. Women are consumers, so people make money off women. It is what it is. That's just what it is, right? Keep reading.
And lead captive silly women, laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts.
Because the sister, she wasn't like, I really don't want to have sex and this and that. And some man just came and rubbed on the back of her neck and she was like, oh, he just drove me. No, she was looking for some meat from the beginning. That's why she didn't want to wear a condom. Right. You know, she's like, meet the meat. That's what she said. She was like, I remember you from high school. I know they got AIDS, syphilis, chlamydia. I don't even know. They got all kinds of stuff. Herpes, number 89,000. They got they probably got all kinds of STDs and STIs and you know, they gotta try to catch them all. But she didn't care. She was horny. Right? Like the scripture said. She was led away with diverse lusts. She wasn't thinking about getting pregnant. She wasn't thinking about him marrying her and taking care of her kid. She just wanted to get her rocks off. Right? That's it. All right, let's go to the next video. Oh, we got somebody?
Yeah, Cap, and to go along with that, you know, when you read Sirach 13 and 16, it say all flesh consorted to its kind. So
let's read it.
So read that in Sirach 13, 16.
Read it out.
What Cap said.
The book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 16. All flesh consorted.
Start at 15.
Verse 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like.
So, like you read in 2 Timothy, you read about all the characteristics that the men will have in these last days. When they hook up with them silly women, they have the same characteristics, which is why it's so easy for them to come together. So she tried to make it seem like she innocent, but in all actuality, the reason why she was even in the environment with that man was because she had some of the same spirits.
Right.
Things don't just happen like this. These people are made for each other.
Match made in kindergarten.
Meant to be.
Meant to be.
Meant to be. All right, let's go to the next video.
It gets worse.
Yeah, it gets
get
terribly worse, bro.
What do you do when you have fell out of love with your husband for not providing and have fallen back in love with your ex, who is currently having a baby, but is willing to risk it all?
I'm gonna be quick.
Nuke the whole generation.
Nuke the whole generation.
For the streets.
Let's hear it one more time.
Play it one more time. You leave here. Yeah, start it back from the beginning. Yeah.
What do you do when you have fell out of love with your husband for not providing and have fallen back in love with your ex, who is currently having a baby, but is willing to risk it all?
I'm gonna be quick. Cause you at the wrong podcast.
I would absolutely hate to be your husband. That's just wild work to me. Like, you're willing to leave your husband for another that got a baby on the way. That's crazy work.
No, let me correct that. That is not why I'm leaving my husband. What I left him for.
Wait.
Nuke the whole generation.
Wait.
She
That's
belongs
what
to the
she
streets.
just said.
Right? Yeah.
She said her husband ain't providing for her, and so she want to get back with her ex that he married, right? The ex was married?
Yeah, he got a baby.
And got a baby on the way, but he willing to risk it all. So let's just think about this for a second. The other guy is married to a woman, hopefully, right? That he probably tells her that he loves her and that, oh, I want to start a family together. We having a kid. This is so great. Does she think that if he's the type of brother that's going to leave his pregnant wife for her, that he's going to be a faithful man to her? This is the stupidness that the Bible is talking about. Lead captive, silly women. You got to be the dumbest woman on the planet to deal with a married man and think that married man going to be faithful to you. You are an idiot.
This is crazy.
And then, Kev, you notice she went from she started off when she was speaking, it was a question. She was like, well, what do you do when you fall out of love with your husband? Then turn around when he said what he said, that's not why I'm leaving him.
Right.
Like, she already made the decision in her mind. I'm finna leave this nigga. Yeah. But I want y'all input. Can y'all justify what the decision I'm finna make?
There you go, stick.
Come on,
that's
bro.
what happens when you get stick on.
They smashing,
Sticking a cut on him, man.
That's a scary sight.
That's a scary sight, man.
Yeah, they smashing already.
Bring it out.
Oh yeah, they already having sex. That's a no. For them to be talking about leaving and he ready to risk it all and stuff like that, her mind already gone. See, her mind is gone already. See, he done already hit, right? And she just like, oh, he's gonna leave me. He loves me. This and that. Her mind is gone. She just wants she wants some type of justification. She want one person to say, well, girl, maybe it'll work. And then there she goes. 30,000 people will say, that's not a good idea. That's not a good decision. No, 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 no. But that one person will say, yeah, she going to be okay. Let's play it again. This is crazy.
Otherwise, she wouldn't even be on this show.
Was because he was not able to provide for me. This was something that has been going on for a year and a half.
Was he ever able to provide?
A year and a half? That's a season.
So yes, I married him because he was able to provide. He was there to he was able.
Out of here.
You said a year and a half. That's a season. You ain't even giving him a chance to overcome whatever he was going through. You supposed to help him through that. You know what I'm saying?
So how long? Okay, I understand that.
Till death do you part. Till death do you part. Till death do you part.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you would be doing him a huge service by leaving him. Because you're horrible to have even married him. Not as a person, I don't know you as a person, but to have even married somebody out of convenience and out of obligation because you probably just wanted to be married. I think you guys should both go your separate ways so that you can find people who love you and who you love.
Let me just add this point. If you love someone based on conditions, when they do not meet those conditions, you are going to try to find a way out. If God loved us based on conditions,
talk about it.
Clock it.
You have to make a decision to love someone. You may have moments to where you fall out of love, but you gotta make that decision every day. We talking about, it may be some situational stuff. What if she go through menopause and then he just say, I don't love her no more, and I'm gonna deal with my ex and stuff like that? We'll be beating him down. So before people choose to get married, make sure that you are not a conditional lover because it is doomed to fail. That's the wrong foundation to create to begin with.
Yeah, that's
My
right.
biggest concern
is
not necessarily her.
Conditional lover. Hey, read Deuteronomy 23, verse 21. Because these people be standing up in front of God. They be standing up in front of God, and they say, through sickness and health, through death, do us part. They be up there sitting there making this, we got to do this. We got to do it this way. I'm going to make a vow to God, right? Read that. Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 21. Read it slow.
Read the book of Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 21.
Go ahead.
When thou shalt vow a vow unto the Lord thy God.
When you make your vows before God, right? Because that's what the Christian church do. Right. They stand up and they read the paper. The pastor say some stuff, and they go, I do, right? I do. Right? When you vow a vow unto the Lord thy God, read.
Thou shalt not slack to pay it.
You can't be slack to pay it. This is what you said. This is what you said you was going to do. Don't be slack to pay it. Read.
For the Lord thy God will surely require it of thee.
Guess what? The Lord God is like, hey, listen, you said you was going to do it, so now you got to do it. You can't just say, oh, well, you know, he lost his job, so, you know, God, my bad. You know, I'm going to renege on that. Here go 3 books. You can't do this. This ain't spades. Right? Keep reading.
And it would be sin in thee. But if thou shalt forbear to vow, it shall be no sin in thee.
Right. It's going to be sin in you. It's sin when you do that. Right? You can't make a vow to God and then say, to hell with these vows because something bad happened. It just really tells what type of person you are. What type of person you are. And she probably in church with the big hat and all that stuff. Oh, Lord Jesus, send me a man. He gave you a man. But what, he can't buy you a Louis Vuitton purse? He can't buy you I don't know, whatever. What you about to say?
A Birkin.
A Birkin? Nah, she ain't buying no Birkin. It is what it is. Right? But she just ready to throw him away. All right, go back to the video.
And I bet I can tell how that situation probably was all laid out. Whenever her and her ex probably got separated, whatever happened, she probably was never really over the dude. He ended up moving on, finding something else, and she out of the desire not to be left alone and potentially just be single for the rest of her life, married this other dude that she probably like halfway interested in, but still really care about the ex more. And as soon as the opportunity or door opened up to get back with him, she took it. And she's like, nah, I really don't want the nigga no more. I really wanted him the whole time. I never got over him.
Even he got a baby on the
way.
He married and got a baby on.
Come on.
Rebound.
Congratulations.
Retarded.
You go to the next video. Wasn't nothing else.
But just the audacity for her to like be able to stand up and have confidence to even say that.
Don't your husband watch this? They don't. I
That's
mean,
what
what
I
her
was
husband gonna say
saying,
when he
man,
see
bro.
this? Like, bro, you get the hell on.
Did the city
She belongs to the streets.
You came up there and said, hey, I'm
Exactly.
thinking about whether or not I should leave my husband. Well, I don't know, because we're going to look at some men on here, and they talking about, well, should I stay with my wife? And I know she's been jumping on several weenuses.
Oh, my God.
So you doing the bending.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's go to the next video.
What do you do if your partner is amazing? Like, he's amazing emotionally, physically.
Stop.
Earlier this year,
Stop. Give me the big screen. Where did all this emotional BS come from with dealing with men? Where did it come from? He is emotionally stable. He's emotionally independent. He's emotionally, what's the other words they use?
Mature.
Emotionally mature. Yeah. Emotional. I want to say bad words right now, but I'm not. My emotional side is at home. It's at home. That's what my emotional side is. I'm not supposed to be emotional. I'm supposed to be rational. Right? What we got?
No, Jack just messing with
Oh, I thought you had something. You got nothing?
Who me? No.
Oh, what y'all doing a hand thing?
I did that.
It looked like you did it.
I'm sorry.
You messed the whole segment up.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, is it you?
It's Shaq.
No, I definitely didn't stick my hand out.
Wow. All right.
I love the emotional contrast that you're bringing to the forefront. It's beautiful. Just wanted to say that.
Are you being emotional?
No.
Being emotional, Jack.
Hey, it's beautiful. I love it. That's all.
Sound like emotion to me.
Little inside joke, bro. That little inside joke for the brothers out there.
That's right.
Go ahead, Capo.
I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on right now, but I don't like y'all. All right, so with that being said, let's go back to the Skittles box real quick.
Bruh.
From the top.
She look like a Skittles box.
Is she pregnant?
what do you do if your partner is amazing? Like, he's amazing emotionally, physically. Earlier this year, I had to have 2 brain surgeries. He stayed with me in the hospitals. He even washed my butt some of the times.
Damn.
But he wasn't working for a couple of months, and I'm 24 now. So I basically feel like I'm just real grown, and I just want to know, like, how long.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
She said she had 2 brain surgeries.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, the next one longer.
Oh, my God.
So, bruh, she said,
She had 2 brain surgeries.
I had 2 brain surgeries.
He was there.
He wiped my
was
ass.
there.
Wiped
He
the ass.
cleaned my ass.
Lost his job.
I'm 24 now, though, so
grown.
I'm grown.
How long I need to stick with this nigga? You know what I mean? Like, what's
The whole
what's
generation.
the expiration date for this? Go ahead, y'all can play the next one.
Yeah, nuke the whole generation.
Tell me more about this 24 or grown. That's not me talking, that's the crowd. So what's your question?
Basically, like, we haven't been out on any dates or anything recently, and I just want to know, like, how long do I wait before I feel appreciated?
This saying. Tell me more.
Wow. So,
I don't really have nothing to say. I don't know. All I just want to do is just curse.
Man, we speechless.
You know. She going to hell. She's like, man. I would tell this story, but I'm not gonna tell the story.
Tell it, man.
Get the sad music.
hey, come on, man, get that violin.
Come on, y'all.
Listen. So one time I had a medical incident where I had to go to the hospital. When I got to the hospital, I had to use the bathroom. They wouldn't let me get out the bed, and I said, but I gotta go. And she said she come in there with this thing for me to use the bathroom in while I'm laying on my back. I said, I'm not doing that. And she said, it's okay, don't worry about it. And I'm saying to myself, nope, I'm not about to destroy the smell of this room. And then she's like, one of the nurses will clean you up. I said, no, that's not about to happen. And my wife said, I'll clean you up. And I looked and I just said, I love this woman.
That's love right there. That's true love.
I didn't do it. I was like, nope. I held on to that thing. Until the paperwork came back, they said, okay, you good to get up and go to the bathroom. I wasn't doing it. I was like, nah. I was like,
That's right.
Never. So somebody that'll say that they will wipe your backside.
Damn.
They love you.
That's
true.
This little skittle niglet on here is talking about something. I went how long until I get appreciated. No, she want a hot girl summer.
Right.
Yep.
She want multiple dudes to
Say it.
She belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the streets. Let me hold back.
She want that
This
shit.
is a Bible show. That's what she wants. She just want to be ran through. She don't want to be appreciated or whatever the word she just said. She just want to be ran
She
through.
want to be depreciated.
She want to be depreciated.
She want a bum. That's what she want.
She a hoe.
You doing whole activity.
Appreciation. I don't know how much more appreciation you can show outside of wiping somebody else's ass.
Damn.
Like, like you had 2 brain surgeries, you can't move. Anything you get, somebody else got to provide it for you. He's there the whole time taking care of you. And now, for whatever reason, well, we went out on a date. Do this nigga even like me? What?
Maybe the medical bills. Maybe it costs. Everybody know it costs a lot of money to go to the hospital. Even if you got insurance, you gotta pay money, right? If you in the emergency room, she had 2 brain surgeries. I guarantee it wasn't free.
Right. Hell no.
Right? So he probably like, listen, we got to conserve money because it seemed like he may be the rational one. Right. We already know something wrong with her damn brain. Yes. Right? Something wrong with her medulla oblongata.
The drugs are bad.
Right?
I'm good.
So we know something wrong with her in the head already. So maybe he's the responsible one that's saying, look, instead of us going out, let's try and save some money. We got to catch up. She like, what am I gonna do when I feel appreciated? And you know what's gonna happen? She gonna leave. She gonna get started out, right? And then she gonna want to come back.
Sure enough, them first 2 surgeries ain't take. She need a third one.
The drugs are bad. I'm good.
All right, let's finish watching. Let's finish watching this thing.
Yeah.
The next one.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, we'll go to the next one. Get the one that says men's perspective on womanizing. Click that one.
Is it talk about a woman?
I think it's this doctor you was talking about.
You got your famous doctor on there.
Dr. Pepper.
Our favorite doctor. My favorite doctor and yours.
Oh, wait, real quick. Put
I'm
the
a
camera on me.
PhD.
I just want to let everybody know that I am a doctor. I'm
a
Dr.
PhD.
Judd. All right. Now, my paperwork, don't worry about it.
That's right.
All right. You see this behind me? That's the college I graduated from.
School burnt down.
I'm a doctor. And I don't have to prove it. Believe me. This a what?
The proof is in the 2 letters before your name.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm a doctor, okay? Just want to let everybody know that. So when y'all hearing this, y'all know it's coming from somebody.
Coming from a scholar.
A scholar.
That's right.
I'm a PhD.
Exactly. All right, now let's play the video.
First of all, let me say, the number one thing a womanizer is doing is he's attempting to conquer women, when the real deficit is conquering himself. And so let me tell you something, a man who can't conquer or govern himself can't conquer or govern anything. And so
that
was a lie.
Main points I wanted. Why the hell does a man have to conquer? Or nigga, we going to battle?
Right.
I mean, I think it go back to Deuteronomy 22:5.
Yeah,
We're talking about those war garments.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got to fight in battle against them. You got to conquer the woman you about to be with now. Like, wait, if you have to go and fight with a woman you finna be with, who the hell wants to be with her?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I could just kick it with the homies, and that's what we doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a Boondock episode, man. Do the homies. Obviously, you fight, you got fisticuffs going on at the house because you got to conquer a woman. Hell no.
How do you conquer a woman though? What does that look like?
Hey, bro, we got to act.
Whoa, it was supposed to be sound effects. Go back to him. Ask the question again.
So what does that look like when you conquer a woman?
Humble her.
Just switch it. Oh, nigga, I know. I mean, you when you supposed to beat him?
Oh my!
You don't lock him up in a room. It's not R. Kelly. You know,
got to arm wrestle him or something.
Arm wrestle. Like we about to see who's cooking tonight.
Best of 5.
Like this is crazy.
Oh my God.
But go ahead.
So a womanizer is saying, I need to have all these women who are low functioning, who I can prey on, so that they stroke my ego and make me feel like I'm conquering something that I'm really not conquering. Because if you really want to conquer something, you got to conquer something that'll make you hunt. You got to conquer something that'll biggie you up. You got to conquer something that'll bring the best of you out of you, or you're really not conquering anything. And that one person you need to conquer first is called yourself, bruh. You need to not womanize to overcompensate for what you're lacking within you.
Good point. We got anything from this side?
Yeah, it ain't
So
nothing deep though.
basically, she calling all the women stupid.
Yeah.
It's like all y'all women stupid. Y'all ain't nothing, right? You ain't nothing. You're just some dumb women. And that's what the Bible said. The Bible says you're the weaker vessel, right? But there are some very masculine women out there that put on their war garments. You know, y'all that teach that Deuteronomy 22:5 is talking about war-like apparel. You know, they go out there, they sharpen their swords. You know, they have the battle axe. They're sitting on that little thing, and you come in the house, I don't smell no dinner cooking. She's like, I'm gonna go get the dinner.
There's another sister in a dark corner with nunchucks. Practicing it one night.
That's crazy.
His chains hanging. The chain mail against the wall.
They got spears. They come in the room. They all bald headed with spears, like from Wakanda.
Yeah, Black Panther. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. That's I guess that's what a woman's supposed to be. All the other women, y'all are stupid. Yeah. Oh, you wear a dress. You say I love you. You know what? Listen. There's a cartoon show, right? And on the cartoon show, the husband comes home and the wife says, like hello, my hard-working husband. And he says to her, hello, my beautiful wife. You know, somebody commented why she couldn't be your hard-working wife. I was like, what?
Oh my God.
You can't even call your wife beautiful around a feminist no more.
Oh my God.
Why she ain't hard-working? Being at home with the kids is hard. I mean, but gosh, dog it. You can't be nice. Hey, beautiful. Beautiful.
What you mean, beautiful?
Why not handy?
Why not?
Oh, so you doing the bending?
I can't be handy. I can't be a hard worker. Huh? I'm tough too. Damn it.
So you doing the bending?
All right, let's go back to the video.
I think we got that part. Like we got the deep part.
I just want to kind of double down on what Keita said. Like, I just want to keep it 100 about what be going on with niggas. How many people is it here? 4,000. That mean by ratio, it's probably like 23 real niggas in here.
Wow. 4,000 people coming to listen to them speak.
Yeah,
that's crazy. 1,000, 4,000.
I thought he said 4,000.
I thought he said 4.
It don't. Okay, it say he said 1,000. 1,000 people want to hear. I mean, it may sound like hating. I shouldn't have said it like that. But 1,000 people coming to hear them speak.
You give a horrible
And just say stupid stuff.
The hell is this?
You know,
that's
crazy.
That's supposed to be the relationship counselor for the black community, pretty much. That doctor with quotation marks.
I'm a doctor.
Well, you're right.
I'm a PhD.
We are. Damn, that's good. That's fast. Ain't it? You had that.
Yeah, I'm a doctor. Listen
get
to me.
relationship and
Listen to me. I'm a doctor.
So the relationship counselor in the black community says that a man has to conquer the woman and has to chase her down like prey. That's what you just said. I was like, what?
Well, what does that mean? Does that mean that women naturally want to be in an aggressive alpha state, like, and you gotta beat it out? How do you? That's what I'm saying. Like, that was a good question. How do you conquer an alpha woman? What does that mean to conquer her? Right? Do you fight her? Do you outsmart her? Right? Do you throw dollar bills in her face? Like, what does this look like to conquer a woman?
They talk about
Nuke the whole generation.
Like they're an invasive species or something. Like they're an invasive species. You gotta get up in the helicopter like they got the wild pigs down there in Texas or whatever.
Damn.
You know what I mean? That's
Like-
how they talk
Like,
about
you
it.
gotta pour
they-
like salt on the
You know what I mean?
on the slug, and it's just like, melting.
Like you gotta put lime around your yard to keep these strong black women away.
know.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Hey, look, and then once
Slither
that
up and get you. You know what I mean?
when that woman is conquered, what do I get? What does that look like?
You get a
What
fist
do I
fight
get?
every day.
I know. I'm saying once she's conquered, okay,
Fade
what
for
I get?
breakfast.
Am I gonna get a loving wife?
Hey, it's like having a dog that you basically conquer. I mean, after a while, the dog gonna still want to buck up.
Exactly.
I guess you got to put in the chokehold again. Leave me alone.
You spent all night tossing and turning, looking for
Can't
a
go
fade.
to trying to go to sleep. She sitting over there going like, if I punch this nigga in the neck right now, I will be unconquered.
Oh man.
All right. Like she a wild
We
animal.
go to the next
So
one.
let's
Yeah,
go
that
to the
was
next
kind of
one.
long. The next one is
It's almost like they admit that women are wild animals, right?
beast.
Because it's always the ones that's supposed to be the upper echelon, high value women that talk like this. So basically, what she is saying that I'm a wild animal. I'm Xena, the warrior princess. I'm gonna have a black belt in kung fu, a purple belt in jujitsu. I'm a boxer with the Philly shell, all right? And I'll beat your ass.
I whoop your head, boy.
All right,
I will.
let's go to the next video.
So y'all remember that last dynamic in the last one? They said it was like 4,000 people in there, and there's essentially 23 men in there. Now
23 real men.
Well, yeah, according to this this brother.
Yeah.
But now watch what they're gonna do to this brother up here, man. Well, go ahead. Cause you gotta remember, like they make this a safe place for women to say outlandish stuff, bruh. Watch what they do to this brother. Go ahead.
In the 2000s, it is so hard for a king to find a queen, not a masculine woman. Overstand their degrees, business, money don't matter to a man. Just how you treat him.
Now, you may not want to hear this. Next thing I'm about to say.
Give it to me in the raw.
A masculine man has never had a problem making a woman be feminine. There's something.
Hey, stop. You know what? Ike Turner said the exact same thing. Ike Turner and
Joe Jackson.
And Joe Jackson.
My boy.
I read their diary. Their journals. They both said the same thing in them. It says a masculine man never has a problem making a woman feminine.
Michael,
gotcha, bitch. We seen their technique.
Yeah, so I mean, what is she saying?
Oh, you know what Ike told Tina? You know, she tried to overdose. He said, "If you die, I'll kill you." You gonna humble down one way?
Damn.
I told him, man.
But you know what's crazy? It's like,
man.
you know, he's saying that, look, they know there's masculine women out there. They both know it. They're like, and he's saying, hey, you know, I'm looking for a woman that's not masculine, that I got to argue about your degrees and how much money you make and things like that. I just want you to treat me right. That's all she said. All he's saying is, I just want a woman to treat me right.
Right.
Right? But he can't do that.
Right.
No.
Oh,
yeah.
You can't make those statements.
Yeah. I was going to ask him, it's only of the black women. The black women do this because I never seen a masculine Chinese woman, a masculine white women. They're not super masculine. What's the other races?
Arab.
Arab women. They definitely not masculine. Get Titus 2 right quick. This is what a conquered woman looks like. Titus 2 verse 3.
Bring it out.
Titus 2 verse 3. It's the black women. Come on, my brother. Come on, my brother.
I think he's
Man,
afraid. I think
give him some turtle water.
Hey, man.
Own black women got him
go to the
afraid
table
of
of
I know, bro. He like,
Give him some turtle water.
Them pages. He getting conquered by them pages right
Hey,
now.
look, this right here. See, what happened is he not drinking his turtle water. That's the
superpower.
reason why he having trouble finding the scriptures.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Keep the stumbling away.
The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things.
now this is a conquered woman, right? It said the aged woman likewise that they be in behavior as become holiness, separate from the world. They not the Cardi B's, they not the Meg the Stallions, they not homongering. They up and not talking about being conquered. Read on.
That they may teach the young women to be sober.
And that's the disconnect that we have between the older woman and the younger woman coming up, right? They don't teach women to be wives. Women are being taught to be independent, to get the bag, to get the man, whatever. They're not taught to be wives, right? Read.
To love their husbands.
To what?
To love their
To
husbands.
love their husbands, not their multiple boyfriends. To love their husbands. Read.
To love their children.
Hey, that's another one. Black women are not taught to love their own children. We got a sister in the other video who got with a man who got multiple kids and she pregnant. Now she about to be a single mom. Read on.
To be discreet. Chaste. Keepers at home.
You think this type of woman is gonna go on a podcast and talk about her, about men that I don't love these men. These men, this dude don't do this for me. He don't do that for me. No, they're gonna be chaste, discreet, keepers at their own home. Read.
Good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of God be not blasphemed.
And that's what a conquered woman looks like right there. That's a conquered woman right there. You have some stick?
No, I got
Oh, that's it. That's all we got, man. That's all we got. Go ahead,
Yeah, what it kind of remind me of, read Proverbs 6 and 23, it may be 25. We was talking about it last night. Because what it seems like to me is that women try to make men out to be these predators, but in all actuality, it's the women who hunting for the souls of the simple men. That's how they always end up with the simple men. Proverbs 6 and start at 24.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 24. To keep thee from the evil woman.
To keep thee from who?
From the evil woman.
There are some evil women out here, and the majority of these women, the white man gives them the platform to speak. Because if you think about it, they got 4,000 people in that arena, right? They get paid a lot of money. Like, how are they allowed to have all of that freedom to speak so freely and make all that money? It's because they set up by the white man to continue to destroy our communities, because the information that's being bought out in these events, they're not making better marriages. They're not, you know what I'm saying? It's not helping black men be better men and black women be better women. It's destroying our community. Go ahead.
From the flattery of the tongue of the strange woman.
Of the who?
Of the strange woman.
Go ahead.
Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whore's woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt after the precious life.
So there are women out here who are hunting for the souls of precious men. And a lot of these women end up with the simple men all the time. So it's not a coincidence. It's a fact.
Right. And in Coinka Dang.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just like that movie. So you saying a lot of these women like that movie Predator?
Yes.
Oh man.
You know, it was like,
Bring it out.
Predator.
It's some
Because the
Predators.
Predator had the
wig. Yeah,
the
you know,
thing,
dreads,
you know,
yeah.
the mask. That's the makeup.
Right.
Right. When he took it off, they had the lip.
You know, mouth over there.
All righty then. Let's go. Let's get to the next video. Let's get to the next video. Hurry. Oh, okay. It's that video. Same video. Hurry. Bring us back.
There's something that is present in the energy of the most realest of that when you get around the realest in you gonna know how to turn that off. And any men that complain about, you ever hear men be like, yeah, why women ain't doing this and that? It's because she not trying to do that for you, though. It's something in your masculinity that you got to exert some type of big energy in you that makes her remember she's a woman. You gotta poke your chest out and hold your head up when you speak to women, because if it's one thing that we respect, it's leadership. And if I'm ever in a position where
they don't. This is bullshit. All right. This is crazy. This is crazy. A man shouldn't have to fight for a woman to be a woman.
Right.
Think about this. What if all men acted flamboyant and said, well, if you don't act feminine, then I won't act masculine. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Imagine that.
You gotta bring the
right?
man
You got
out
all
of
the men walking around twitching and stuff. Clock it. You're like, why you acting? She's like, why you acting like that? You like, well, if you act feminine, I ain't gonna act masculine.
You gotta bring the man out of me.
You need to bring the man out of me. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. It don't make no sense. I'm gonna act like a man until I find a man to make me act like a woman.
That's crazy.
We got that song. We got that played up. Did you send it to him?
I put the short in now, so it's
See if we can pull that up real quick. But that's really what she's saying. She basically saying she don't know this man, but she's saying that you got Lil D energy, right? She's saying that you ain't a man, you not masculine, right? You none of that. And that's the reason why the woman act like that with you. No, I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? You got two different waves, right? You got some sisters that if a man got a whole lot of money or a lot of fame or something like that, she gonna act right so she can be a part of it. If he got power, she gonna act right so she can have his power, right? She basically is a predator or a leech, right? If you need a man to be in a certain position or a certain place for you to act like a woman, that's what you are. She's really saying is that you don't have nothing that I value. So, well, how did y'all even get together?
Right.
Why are y'all in a relationship? Why are y'all having sex? Why are you staying with him? Why is he staying with you? How did we get to this point?
He took the bait.
Right? Maybe. Or maybe they just lying. You know, maybe she's just saying that you're not this way. Like, no, that's not the thing. She's just out of order. That's the issue. The women of this generation that's in the world are out of order.
Right.
What you got, Shaq?
Yeah, we see this on the show with the Pop the Balloon. You know, women claim that they want a traditional man's man, right? I want a hardworking man, And they want to, they go out on a date. They want the man to pay for the meal. They want the man to pick them up. They want the man to be everything, the definition of a traditional man. But when it comes to the woman, she don't have to be like that. She don't have to be a traditional housewife. She don't have to be at home and make meals and take care of the kids. She has to go out. I got to go get a meal job. I got to be the one. I got to do this. I got to do this. So there's no accountability on the women part at all.
So it's like a tick or a tape runner. They live off of the host creature.
Yep.
Just destroying it. Bringing no help.
Life out of it.
The life out of you. You know what I'm saying? They want to call the man, bro. Hey, you asking me for money. But then when I say, nah, I got it. You just a broke. You broke. You asked me.
But then they'll put years and years into schooling and business. But then when it come to being a good wife, nothing.
Nothing. Right.
Damn.
Hey, man, I tell all independent women, go move a refrigerator and a couch. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a
Until you
PhD.
do that, you know what I'm saying? You ain't independent.
It's a video. Y'all may have it or not, but there's a video of this woman, and she like talking about, put down one finger if you don't need a man, and she put a little finger down, and then next thing you know, they got a video of her. I guess her car broke down on the road, and she's like, if I was in South Carolina, somebody would pull over, but nobody helps me. They don't care. And I don't have my driver's license, right? So
Won't they do?
pull over, I'm going to go to jail. And she just crying and crying and crying. And it's just like, but I thought you was independent and you didn't need a man, but you want a man to come pull over and help you with your car. It's crazy thing. Let's get back to the video.
You got that? They got your video. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. But now you a single mom. Now you a single.
Hey, look, that thing. I know women hate him, bro.
Right.
Matter of fact, didn't his own sister or somebody beat him up? They got into a fight, and his face was all scratched up from his sister or cousin or something like that. But he's telling the absolute truth, right? You let all this happen to you. You put yourself in this situation, but you're the most educated. Something came out the other day about the black woman's the most, I don't know if it said educated.
I'm a PhD.
I think it said educated. It may have said another word, but basically meant educated, or, when it comes to degrees and stuff like that. But how do you let him hit it raw? You don't have second thoughts, and now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom with all that education.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
They hate him, Cap. They gonna show them hate you when you come out with this book.
Oh man.
Iceman season.
Iceman, baby, why you so cold? Let's go to the next video.
Bring it out.
What tools emotionally can I utilize to disconnect from a cheating spouse who is not able to let go of her little side friend? I guess.
Yes.
Hey, yo, point.
Come on, bro. Yes. RT is on fire. Put the W's in the chat.
The two, it's called balls, sir. Use your balls. Like what? He said, what tools can I to disconnect from a cheating spouse?
Maybe a unit, Cap.
Nigga, you gay.
Maybe a
Man,
unit.
he reconnecting somewhere else.
Maybe he want to see the person that she cheated with. Maybe he want to see it go in. Cause they got brothers like that that be like, well, I didn't see it go in, so how do I know this happened? Well, you read the message, right? Yeah, but I didn't see it go in.
You want to did it.
I am delivered.
I wasn't in the corner when this happened.
He wasn't
allegedly happened.
He wasn't like Diddy.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish watching this. This is insane. Look at him. Stop. Just look at him.
Oh man.
He just look like
gay.
You are gay.
He need a beard.
Beard, man.
Yeah.
Berta. All right, here play.
Because I'm monitoring her movements.
Hold on, time out. You are monitoring the movements.
She drives my car.
Be honest, don't lie.
Whoa.
Damn.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
Oh man.
So
soundboard on point, bro.
So wait a minute. He cheated. I mean, she cheated. Right. She won't disconnect from the dude. Yep. And he monitors her movement because she's driving his car around. Burr?
Nigga, you gay.
Driving his car to them appointments.
That's crazy work.
What Jay-Z say? Left condoms in the baby seat.
Oh man.
What's going on, man? Let's go back to the video. This is very disappointing.
Have you drove over to where she be at?
Hell yeah. Took pictures.
Ooh wee. Hey, you trying to hurt yourself.
Hold on, though. I want to know, because you skipped to she cheating on you, she driving your car, blah, blah, blah. What type of foundation did you set? Were you cheating first?
Ever, never.
Hold on. what is your hold on? What does your household look like, right? Because a lot of times when a woman starts to wander, there's no discernment in the household. There's no stability. There's no leadership. There's no romance. There's no patience. There's no hello.
On that stage, but a cook her, bro.
You see all the clocking?
Hey, somebody on that stage, but a cook.
See, they want the traditional man. They want all these things, but what do they bring to the table?
Judge.
They, bro.
Whatever you think, let it out.
The drugs are bad.
Say it.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I'm
Play
getting
them
trouble.
saxophones.
Play them sax.
Play the saxophone.
We need a strike. We need a strike today.
Hey, this is crazy. This is crazy. First, she wanted to say, he was cheating. He's like, no. And she's like, okay, let me pivot. Oh, what's the house look like? What's this? What's the stability? What's this? So there is a good reason for her to cheat. I guess that's what she's saying. And this dirty hoes, right? That's like social media influencers that keep single women single. Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. He was right.
All right.
That's
dirty, dirty macking. Women like that keep other women single, right? And she gonna be old. She gonna be 80 years old, still telling other women to be independent and this, that, and the other, and it's just gonna create a big cycle. I'm telling you, black mother.
I hope the rest of that panel asking the same questions.
Yeah,
when those sisters come up, and they be like, "Oh, my man cheating on me. Oh, well, do you know how to cook? Do you know how to clean?"
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope them
move
same
that refrigerator?
questions.
I
Wash
think
and dry?
a lot of times when we we on Clubhouse, right? And then a woman will start saying something, and the first thing I'll say is, well, what did you do to cause him to do that? And it throws them for a loop because that's not a question that usually gets asked. That's not a question that they ask. Like, well, what do you do? It's always the man. It's never a, well, what about the woman?
Right.
Bring it out.
Accountability.
It's no accountability at all, right? Well, let's go back to the video.
Oh, hello. Let's talk about it. So what kind of household do you have that your woman driving your and going to see another man? And I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm saying is that you are the leader of the household. You are supposed to provide the covenant. You are the shepherd of the household. And so if you look at what your woman is doing, if you follow a happy woman home, you'll find a happy husband that answers the door. So what kind of environment did you create that this woman out here running the streets?
Hold on. Time out. What? Time the
You understand what I said?
Hold on, time out. No, whoa.
I don't care what you did or didn't do at home. Cheating is a character flaw.
Yep.
Cheating is a choice. Okay, cheating is not a result of what somebody did or didn't do. Listen, a cheater is a cheater no matter what is going on. You can do all the right, and a cheating woman gonna cheat. You can do all the right, and a womanizer gonna be a womanizer. So I don't want you to think, what did I do right or wrong? If you know you were in that relationship in your faithfulness and you were in your commitment, if she cheated on you, then that means that woman has deceived you. And when you stay, you are now deceiving yourself. You need to look in the mirror, pull your bootstraps up, get you a backbone, do some self-talk, get you around people who celebrate you and don't just merely tolerate you, and get you a support system and pivot. And find your woman that can love you, appreciate you for who the hell you are.
Deborah!
Do some push-ups.
She said, get your balls back.
Deborah has spoken.
Damn.
But let's talk about that fat chicken cutlet that was talking over there.
Damn,
First of all, see, it's women like that. She been hurt. A lot of these women been hurt. They've been hurt. And so that's why they had these opinions, or they were taught by their mother. They were taught by their mother to be evil. So she's evil. Nobody's going to sit around and be you okay to do that. Nobody's like, oh, it is what it is, this, that, this, and that. Nobody's championing that, right? Except for hurt, broken wenches. Let's go to the next video.
Now earlier, I think Shaq, you had read Titus 2, right? About the aged women have to speak to teach the younger women. Well, this is the aged woman right here. It's who the hell they learning from. Go ahead.
I accidentally shamed
a guy I was dating, and I really want to apologize, but he won't answer my calls.
Was it the first time you saw it?
Yes.
He pulled it out and you said what?
I know you lying.
Hold on, time out. I
Wait,
know you
let
lying.
me tell the story. I recently started dating again, and I met this guy.
Stop being a damn fool.
What happened? That was it?
No. It's some more. Yeah. No, you good. Yeah, we'll play out some more.
Online. Everything was going great. We went out for several months before we had our first overnight. We were at a resort on the beach, and drinks was flowing. Once back inside, we started making out. He was feeling on me, I was feeling on him. And then I felt between his legs. What I felt between his legs was like a thumb. Was I wrong for judging a penis by its size? And ladies, are we giving little a chance in the 2026?
Okay. Wow. Brother, it's all whole culture. Like, it's some more on that. But she's supposed to be an A woman. She said, ladies, are we giving little weenuses a chance in 2026? What you mean by like multiple weenuses you giving a chance? And you saying that, yeah, I just stepped back out here on a dating scene. She at least 70.
Damn, grandma.
Grandma up here.
Hey, somebody said the mics keep going up and down. We got somebody listening? No? All right, well.
Yep.
All right, it is what it is. We got to keep it moving. But, yeah, man,
grandmama over there.
Grandmama.
Yeah, you know, but let's just okay. All right, hey, look, you can't get mad at her for, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's not about
but
that. Yeah.
The thing is that she's okay with just laying down and having sex with some guy that she met online, right? And she said they've been, it's been like a couple of months. Like they ain't been hanging out every day for a couple of months. You know, they probably talk on the phone, this or that. And then she's like, let's go, let's get it in. She, as an older woman that obviously is single, should have the sense to say, I don't think I want to just have random casual relationships and casual sex with somebody. You know, I'm older. I need to be with somebody that's going to be with me for the long haul. But that's not what she's thinking about. Right. She thinking about she wants some loving. She want loving. That's what she want. See, like, and that's why the scripture said about captive silly women. What it says, laden with sin. It says something about lust though.
Yeah, we read it earlier.
Right. Yeah, read one more time. Make sure I'm saying it wrong.
Bring it out.
But yes, everybody's saying the mics are low. I don't know if we. All right. Somebody said they good, so we almost finished anyway. We got 15 minutes, so thank y'all. All right, read that real quick.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3 and verse 6.
Go ahead.
For this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts.
Diverse lusts, right? That woman got diverse lusts, right? All she thinking about is getting smashed. Right, you know, she's not looking for a partner. Look, it's gonna come a point when you get older to where that's really not gonna matter. It's gonna be whether you with a good man or a good woman that's gonna take care of you, that's gonna be there for you, right? That's gonna be able to, keep the bed warm. I mean, shoot, at the end of the day, right? But what we're listening to is an elder woman that say, I don't care. I just want to get beat down. She want to get conquered.
Damn.
Good Lord. Come on, sis.
Good grief.
Good grief.
Great Scott.
Great Scott. What's going on? All right, Auntie.
Jinkies.
Like, she want to get. I gotta say, all right, I'll pray to the Most High. But the sister want to get conquered. She said, I ain't got time for no you being a good man that's gonna take care of me and this and the other. But she like, I want to get conquered. That's all that matters. And then after that, when she get an STD, she gonna be like, that nigga ain't ish, right? When she she probably won't get pregnant because she's older, but older women can get pregnant. I don't know how old she is, right? Oh, goodness, right? But by her example of what she's saying, right, you can get y'all stop it. Right, but what we're saying is that her example is basically, this is what I want, and I don't care about anything else. And then once they start getting that and they fall in love, now they want everything else. But you were blinded by the D. Right. The D blinded you, and now you're looking for love. He don't love me. He's not emotionally stable. He don't provide for me. He don't take me anywhere. We don't do this. We don't do that. No, he gave you what you wanted. You wanted to get smacked down. That's what you wanted. You got smacked down, and now you want everything else. You probably should have looked for that, like they said, the 80-20 rule. Right. You know, the 80-20 rule. You know, you want that 20%, and you don't care nothing about the 80% that's gonna last with you forever. Right. So, and that's the example for the aged woman. Those aged women.
Nuke the whole generation.
Yeah, nuke the whole generation. I don't know where that's from, but nuke them. Y'all had something else on that, or we'll go to the next video. Next video. What we got?
Yeah, I talk about in sickness and in health earlier. You know, this is another example of that too. You know what's crazy? Because earlier, like very early on in the show, we saw a video about a woman that had 2 brain surgeries. The man stayed there and took care of her. And then later on, we read about, we saw the video about the man when he got sick and whatnot, and whether or not the woman should stay with him. Like, why that question don't never come up when a woman gets sick? Right. You know what I mean? It's going to be the same thing in this one. Go ahead.
Friend, she was married for 11 years, and her husband has dementia, but she had to put him in a personal care home.
Aww.
The question is,
that's a good woman. What's your question?
do you think it's okay to at least talk with another man just for some type of companionship? And the sex wasn't good when they were married. That's what she said.
It wasn't good.
You don't remember it now anyway.
That's what I'm
Mandy.
Okay, it's till death do us part, right?
Yes.
The death of the mind has occurred.
No. Okay.
Some of the women ain't laughing though. Look at that.
Hey, look. Because some of the women know they could be in that exact same situation. Yeah. Now, if it was a woman that was going through the exact same thing, her man was like, she don't know that I'm out here doing this and doing that. And listen, speaking worldly, right? If a brother was doing that, or a sister was doing that, I don't think anybody would really in the world have something negative to say about it until they made fun about it out in the open, like it's just a big joke. Like, oh yeah, no, he's retarded. He don't remember nothing. Let me just do whatever I want to do. Ha 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 ha. His mind has left the building. Like, that is very evil what they doing right now. Like, this, I don't know if he was a good dude or not, but it was her husband. Right. Now they just making fun of him like, he just a piece of junk. Divorce him, because he don't need to be. Go ahead and divorce him. Right, don't wait for him to die so you can get his life insurance. Right. Right, go ahead and divorce him. The life insurance, send it to somebody else, and go about your business. Go about your way. Right, because you're pretty evil right now. Go to Sirach, chapter 25, start at verse 13. A lot of times, sisters, and that question we got asked last night about that sin, the sin offering, it definitely applies here because. When you think about uncleanness in the Bible, the reason why we even go through any uncleanness is because of Eve, right? Because of her sin, she brought death into the world. So all these things happen because of the black mother. Because she's the mother of all living. That's who Eve is, right? Read that, Sirach 25, verse 13.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 13.
Go ahead.
Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart.
It says, give me any kind of plague, but the plague of the heart. right? Read.
And any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman.
And any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman. Of a woman, right? And I mean, how can you just casually joke around about somebody, what he had, dementia? Dementia ain't funny.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You got somebody like trapped in their mind. They don't know who they are. They forget how to use the bathroom. Like, it's a very sad thing to see somebody who go through dementia. And to make jokes about it and to joke about cheating on them and say the sex wasn't good anyway and stuff like that, these some evil women, you know. And all praise to the Most High for the nuclear bomb.
That's right.
For the ICBM missile, right? For all those fine young Edomite men that developed this thing.
Shout out to Oppenheimer.
Hey, shout out to Oppenheimer, right?
remembering.
Shout out to
Nuke
him.
the whole
Because
generation.
That's what got to happen. The world got to be set on fire, and some of these hair hat hooligans, right, need to melt in the flame. Because that's evil right there. That's an evil I ain't never seen before, right? Keep reading. Read verse 16.
Verse 16.
Go ahead.
And I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
Right. He said, I'd rather die. That's basically what he's saying. I'd rather die than to live with a wicked woman. Verse 19.
Verse 19.
Go ahead.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. I've never seen men joke around about a woman being hospitalized or sick. And I've never seen it. And I used to be a nigga. You know, I never seen people joke around about their wife being sick or their girl being this or something like that. I just never heard that before. Does it happen? Maybe it's possible, but it's thousands of people watching the show. You just stood up in front of all these people, meaning she has no shame. Right? Like the scripture says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. Right? She's a shameless woman to make jokes about the sickness of another man's husband and be like, oh, she should be able to cheat on him. No, just divorce him. Just leave him, right? And just go about your way. Right? She's going to get judged.
She was laughing so hard she could barely get it out.
Yeah, it was funny. It was like a joke.
Was that her friend?
It was for a friend.
Yeah, what type of friend is that, though, to even go up there and ask a question like that for you? Like that says a lot about the people who you hang around.
It say a lot about everybody in that damn audience. You know, you see the older women in the front, and they back there high-fiving. Like, they're high-fiving about this man having dementia and whether or not this woman should be able to go out and cheat on him.
Yeah.
And all these
The hell is
people
this?
who supposedly giving relationship advice, these women are encouraging her, like, no, yeah, whatever the nigga won't remember it anyway. That's some boy.
You know, they high fiving about a mental illness, but when you think about mental illnesses and black women, you know, the rates are high. You know, and I think that's why the older women, you don't really see them laughing too much. You know, I don't know. This don't make sense.
They old. They know it could be them tomorrow.
And the way, like, even when the dude hop up the stage, running up and down the aisle, like all of this, even though it's serious, they making entertainment out of it. And they remind me of the other end of the entertainment industry with the music. It's the same way, where when all these young dudes dissing each other and talking about who they done killed and smoked and all this, and they make a nice little hit track behind it, everybody dancing and making TikToks off of it until somebody die, and some parents got to bury their kids. And you see all these people crying, then it gets real.
Yeah, until they mama got dementia, until they dad got dementia. You know, it's a commercial where it's a woman sitting next, she pregnant, and she's sitting next to a man on the bench, and the man asking her questions like, oh, you know, is this your baby? You know, your first kid? He's like, yeah, this and that. And the bus come, and she get up, and she's like, come on, Dad, let's go. Right? It's her dad. He got dementia. Right? So it's funny until they have to take care of somebody with that, or their husband is like that, or their kid is like that. You know, everything is a joke in the black community until it happens to you. You know, read that Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. God had to do this to us for a reason, because we niggas, when the Bible says that we are stiff-necked people, right? God was not lying, right? Read that.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5 and verse 15.
Go ahead.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. And their affliction, they will seek me early.
God had to afflict us for us to seek him, for us to seek him, he had to put us through something, right? And it's just crazy that people make fun and jokes about stuff until it happened to them. Black people don't care about nothing until it happened to them. Everything is funny until they the ones waiting to see if that HIV test is negative or positive, right? Everything is funny until it happens to them. And we shouldn't be like that. We supposed to, like the Bible says, we supposed to be gathered together, right? Gathered together. Well, how much time we got? 3 minutes?
Yes, sir.
All right, three minutes. I think that's gonna be it on that. Okay. I don't even want to watch the end of this right here with that ratchet Miss Potato Head.
The hell is this?
You know, I don't know, whatever you want to call her, right? All right. This is crazy right here. You know, it made me want to start a show, a podcast where we just. Matter of fact, we do have a show. We can just get on here and just talk.
We're
about,
live.
You know, we're live right now, talking about I don't know. Every once in a while, shows like this make me appreciate Tommy Sotomayor. I don't, you know, I watch him and I don't like him because some of the stuff he say, but for situations like this, it's like, yeah, he right about, you know, some of them like that. So it is what it is. But the best thing about Christ, when we think about Christ, give me that 1 Corinthians 3, 16 is what I want.
Bring it out.
I think that's what I want. Is that what I want, New Preacher?
Oh, 5.
5:17? 5:17.
2 Corinthians 5:17.
2 Corinthians 5 and verse 17. Read that for me.
Bring it out.
Golly.
Book of 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 17. Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new.
All praise to the Most High for Christ, because some of us used to be like these brothers and sisters that's on this show. I mean, God forbid, but some of us used to be like that. All praises for Christ, for us to be able to repent and become a new creature, right? And that's what these people need. And that's the reason why we do these shows. That's the reason why we teach in the streets. That's the reason why you hear and you see the Israelites everywhere, because people like that's on these shows right here, they need to learn Christ. They need to repent, right? So, hey, listen, all praise to the Most High for another show, another episode of Bible Belt Unchained. Hey, look, when the sun go down, you know what that is? It's the new moon. And you know on a new moon that is lit.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High.
It ain't dark.
Yeah, well. Yeah, it can't be lit if there's no moon. You
lit
can't even
if
sing
the
the
moon is
song if you follow some of these other people. It's crazy.
See that?
Right? But this is Bible Belt Unchained. I'm Captain Yadin. To my right.
Officer Elbashad.
To my far right.
Officer Sarai.
To my left.
Officer Israel.
And to my far left.
Officer Jeremiah.
All right, so I don't think that the Lions Den's coming on because we got the new moon tonight. So make sure y'all get to the school to keep the Sabbath day.
That's
the new
right.
moon is a law. Right. It's a law. You can't just be like, well, I was just there the other night. I mean, why I gotta go tonight? No, you gotta keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. And with that, we say shalom.
Shalom.